Oh, I said it's going. That's the one that's going. The other one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other one's up too.
There's the thing. There's the thing. We're live. We're here. We're everywhere. It's me and Taco. Arr, arr. I just realized I can lean forward and make it look like I'm eating a taco because there's a taco in front of my face. Cool. I was standing next to the rocket thing. Oh, because I think I was going to go back and get stuff. Is that what I was doing?
That seems reasonable. I know you really want that new armor. The question is, did I put that armor?
Why is it taking so long to... I click on something and it's like... There we go. That was weird. I'm trying to move stuff out of my inventory into a box. Oh, I think I've got... Hold on. I gotta do that other thing. Because I think the robots are putting stuff into my guts. There we go. Alright. Do I have a thing I can... Nope, I need 4 eels to come back. How do I make 4 eels come back? That thing there. Just go. I'm sure there was maybe something else I was trying to do, but I was standing right next to the rocket, so I'm gonna just go back and get that armor or whatever.
Sounds familiar that you were going to head back.
There's not a whole lot of asteroids out here. Have we cleared them all out?
No, it'll pick up.
There we go. Yeah, I just got like more than a quarter of the way there before they started showing up.
You do also have your engines on full tilt, so you're kind of zooming pretty quick.
Oh, yeah, I don't realize that I can not do that. How do I change that?
I have to do some circuit logic. Yeah, you can't just like...
You can't just
click
be
on
like,
and throw them down.
Mr. Sulu half power.
No.
No.
You have to do a thing. Where was the explosives at? Oh, it's up there.
You blowing up cliff sides?
I'm gonna make the stuff so that's possible.
Stuff's heading down. Travel to space platform. Why is there... No, get out of there. Why is that stuff in there? The heck?
If it's got automatic requests on it, maybe that.
It doesn't have that. That's the problem.
Oh.
Somehow holmium ore got shoved in there.
Yeah, these cliffs need to be taken down.
Yeah. Travel to space platform. 4 eels. Away we go. Oh my.
What's up, Fruitbowl? Hey, Fruitbowl. I'm wearing pants today.
I am also wearing pants. I generally wear clothes most days.
I typically do too, but I was in a unique situation previously.
Good to know. Good to know. All right, I'm just waiting for...
Yeah, sorry. I had to...
You knew the pants thing? It's like you've been planning things.
No, I wanted to address it. You know, I didn't want to be too off-putting.
You wanted to...
In my disclosures from last time, so...
Address it? I get the pun.
Yes,
That's very good.
Address it.
It's a very good pun.
Let's just go back.
Let's just go back home. I don't know if I have fuel or not. Do I have fuel?
Might take it a little. It'll take it a minute for it to fill up. Grenades. Need to make a grenade. Grenade is going to be coal and
storage tank. I probably should have waited a little bit and let my storage tank fill up, but you know. Oh, are you not? I'm also only building fuel in one of my fuel generators, apparently.
Wait, you're not back at Novice yet?
I'm on my way back.
I thought you already.
No, I had to bring it. I had to bring this to Novice, or from Novice to me.
Oh, gotcha.
And now I'm on my way back. And
gotcha. I thought you were already on it.
Yeah, it's because this belt loop gets full of stuff, so I'm chucking off stuff I don't really need a ton of.
He still is unwilling to deal with circuit stuff on the ships, so...
I mean, unwilling is a very generous thing. That means that I'm able to understand those things.
I mean, it's pretty true. You've learned basically every other mechanic in the game. I don't know why circuits would be...
I don't know a single mechanic in this game. It's me and you, and I wouldn't claim either of us as a mechanic.
Where is this shit getting me? Wait, why are the belts all empty?
Oh, also, you know what I just realized? Those two can't make stuff because they don't get the carbon.
Yeah, because you're eating all of it off.
No, because I didn't make my belt go far enough to get to them.
All right.
So hold on, how do I get? Where does? Because I is smart. Boy, sure hope I have undergrounds on this. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to do that. I don't have undergrounds on here. I'm going to have to remove some solar panels. That was probably my initial intent.
Well, I would argue that circuit networks make the game less complex. But they do have their level of complexity before.
Are you just too far away? Is that what's up? Oh wait, I need to wait till I have undergrounds. Am I back yet? I'm almost there. Harsh language there.
Where at?
In chat from Fruit Bowl, the complexity. I just barely saw it.
Oh.
Sorry, I've been focused on getting back to...
Yeah, there are definitely some frustrating components in the game. I mean, get it out. Get your feelings out. Let's hear it.
Hold up. Let's just go back to how we had that. Okay. And let's...
Definitely frustrating.
Definitely, sort of, kind of, maybe. Actually, hold up. Bam, there. Now, grabby man.
Grabby man.
Grabby man. Yep, they're grabby men now.
Grabby man.
There we go. Now I'm actually making the stuff, the rocket fuel. Also, can I pause? Interrupt? Because I need to go back down. How do I go back down? Drop to planet. Novice. Bam. Okay. Just realized I have a countdown timer set on this dude.
Oh.
Which I do want to pause.
You can just add like, and passenger present or something like that.
Bam. Okay. Whoa. This place looks different. Where's my fancy spacesuit?
Oh yeah, I moved things.
Yeah, there's like rocket cargo landing pad things.
Up by the rocket, there's a box.
A box with a sign.
It's it's labeled. It is labeled.
That's the harshest thing you've ever in your entire life? I find that hard to believe.
Maybe just about the game, not maybe life in particular.
I'm sure he says more terrible things about us on a daily basis. Constantly ranting about us to strangers on the internet. There was a rocket thing around here somewhere, wasn't there? Isn't it just up from here and then over a little bit? Do. There it is. There's a box. You told exactly one person on the internet about me? Pick up the stuff in this box? Is that the box?
Possible.
Okay, and then I put that on my...
You gotta right click on your current armor, take anything out of there that you already have, put in the new armor.
Oh, I gotta right click. I gotta take stuff out first and then put... Why do I got 3 legs? 2 lasers. Why do I got 3 legs? It's the first time I've ever said that in my life.
Did our parents not give you the talk?
Alright, there we go. Do I need to put all the other things I had back on as well?
Yeah, so you'll need to go back and put everything back in.
You got a point there, Fruitbowl. That is 6 legs.
6 legs, you some sort of freak from Total Recall?
I picked up the things in the box, and there are 3 exoskeleton legs.
Yeah, I know.
Do I need all 3 of them?
Yeah, they add so you go faster.
Oh, okay. Do I need more batteries?
Couldn't hurt.
Is there a portable fission reactor? Okay, that's the thing I need for that. And now I can go back to space, right?
Could be, yeah.
Oi! I've had just this stupid little
this.
tickle in the back of my throat for a couple of days now.
That sucks. Hopefully it's not West Nile.
Hopefully it's not West Nile. The 3rd leg didn't give me a tickle in my throat. That's a weird thing to say. That's a very strange thing to say.
He doesn't swing that way for bowl, so I don't think that would, at least as far as I know, maybe. Yeah.
Well, certainly not my own, no matter what way I swing.
So about those Red Sox. Getting into some conversations here that aren't necessarily brotherly conversations. Why is this going to the requester chest?
Right now.
I want
Go.
you to make cliff explosives.
going? Why are you not moving? Oh, you're waiting on a thing to show up. Okay, that makes sense. Oh. I think normal U is pretty odd. Sometimes in a bad way. Like, yeah, just thinking
Football,
of
your grade is just as you are.
Our first interactions. Speaking of, was that Red Dead? Or was that Metal Gear?
Metal Gear.
Fallout 4? Really?
Wow.
So I was thinking about, like, trying to find, like, either modded, like, Fallout or Fallout. Like, what's the other one that I've never played? Skyrim? Like, just starting out fresh. Like, hey, I've never played Skyrim before, and I'm playing it now, and just add in a bunch of weird mods, and people are like, it's a modded version, and I'm just like, this seems normal to me. Because I have no basis of comparison. And then Macho Man Randy Savage is screaming at me as in the shape of a dragon. The other thing is, I was also thinking of that with Red Dead, like finding some weird Red Dead stuff to do. Because Red Dead's fun. Or yeah, like maybe Waluigi. Have you not seen the Macho Man Randy Savage mod for... Wow, I got to
I've seen the
Fulgora
Thomas
fast.
the Train one.
That's a good one. There's probably some other good ones now. Now that I'm here, where's the box of the stuff that I... Now I get robots in my pocket. Robots in my pocket. Alright, so to turn on automatic requests. I need to make... Whoa, I make Speedy Gonzalez look like regular Gonzalez. Holy crap. I'm running through the mud like it's nothing.
And wait until we get legendary legs.
Alright, now I need to work on getting... I think I was working on building train stuff. Because I need to get a lot of recycling things. Okay, hold on. Before I get sidetracked on that. I had a thought on how to set up all the recycling things. Let's see if this makes sense. Before I just looked over at chat. I shouldn't have done that because now I'm going to get sidetracked by chat. I'll come back to that. I promise. Don't hold me to that. Blah! Recycling. Junk goes into like a row of recyclers that does the one row. And then I have to set up filters on the grabby hands from their output, because there's stuff that I need stuff from like every stage of recycling, right? Is there more than 2 stages of recycling?
There shouldn't be.
So I'll have like an initial series of recyclers that's recycling, and then it's pulling off some of that base material into boxes.
Yep.
And then a secondary row, like a conveyor belt, from the output of those first ones that have another set of recyclers making all the secondary stuff. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you need that, and then you can have some of the initial recycled items you don't need a ton of, but you'll get a bunch. You can just have, like we talked about last time, just extra recyclers just to
burn through all that stuff, yeah.
Which I know you'd kind of set up initially with it.
Yeah, well, what I did, I realized this last time we were playing too, is I set up a recycler. Okay, no, that one's right. I thought I set it up different, where it was just a recycler going. There wasn't a box in between, where it was just a recycler into a recycler into a recycler. And it's just like, wait, I'm just mining this stuff to then recycle it into nothing. But I'm not doing that. Okay. And then at what stage does the stuff I need come out? Stage 1 or stage 2 of the recycling?
Well, it depends on what you need.
No, the stuff we need, like the good stuff from this planet. that I need to send back to you?
Well, so you don't get everything from recycling. You'll have to make stuff with the parts you get from recycling.
Well, yes, but there's like special stuff from here, right? That's pink or blue or purple or something like that.
Well, so there's the pink science, and then there's supercapacitors and supercapacitors and what's the other one?
Holmium. How do I get holmium?
You'll get that from just recycling. You get holmium ore, then you have to manufacture that into holmium plate.
So it's just the first level of recycling, though, that makes the holmium.
Correct, yeah. So the main items that you'll get from there, I mean, the stuff that you're going to want to send back initially is going to be the pink science. And then we also want the EM plants. And then we'll eventually want super capacitors and superconductors, but you need to make those on Fulgora with the items that you get from recycling. And then eventually there's Tesla turrets that we'll also get that you can build. I mean, I think those are already unlocked, so you can build those too, and so we can send those back.
Gotcha. Pretty sure I understand.
Yep.
Now to chat. Ah, I see. Suggestions on the mods. I've also thought about, this is also more for maybe the group in a video sense of doing the Cursed Halo mods, because I think that would be fun. Like telling Nugget and probably Taco, you probably don't know anything about it. You know, telling I know about it, I've seen videos of it, but yeah, just having you guys go into playing, hey, let's play Halo, and then it's the Cursed Halo mod, and you're like, what the hell? That would be fun.
I don't know if the other two members of the group would like having this run on them.
I think that would be 93.5% of the comedy involved, though.
The question is, are you going to get more than one session out of it? Or is it just going to be that?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think initially, because there was like, they've done another version of it. So when it first came out, it was kind of like, oh, I think once you've seen the stuff, you've seen the stuff. Sort of. Yeah. But it gets better as it goes. All right, so I just needed, my plan was this stuff over to that stuff. So I need rail stuff. That's what I was working on. Iron sticks. How do I get iron sticks? Oh, I can turn this back on. Oh, wait. Am I already making this stuff?
I think you were already making a few things.
Am I already making the rail stuff, though? The only thing better than this would be a jetpack. I am already making this stuff. My robots ain't bringing it to me, though. Lazy punks. I don't know how much of that I need or if I need that, but... Oh, now I gotta also figure out trains? Ugh. Am I Mussolini? It's a joke because they claim Mussolini made the trains run on time, but he actually didn't. He was just responsible for the deaths of a lot of people.
That's a deep cut.
And then, well, to get even, I guess, darker, lighter, I don't, medium, same level. Oh, now you guys show up with the thing. Sorry, I'm yelling at my robots.
Does Cursed Halo do more than 4 players? If Fubo wanted to join in?
I don't know, maybe. Back to my morbid thought, because my head will explode if I don't finish it, and I got to think of how I'm trying to say it, because for some reason my brain's not functioning. My brain's functioning the way my brain functions. Anyway, Mussolini, when they finally deposed him, they hung him from a street sign, like a light post in like the center of a square in a town. Apropos of nothing in our current lives. Back to Fruit Bowl. I mean, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it does more than 4. Maybe, because it's the single player. I know you can do 4. Just not do more than 4. Maybe that would be the other twist, is it'll actually just be Fruit Bowl playing as me the whole time and I'll just be talking. That would be weird. Like when they do like somebody else's hands and they're like trying to make something so the hands can't see what's going on and the person's talking or something. That'd be, yeah. All right, anyway, trains. I need to elevate. Whoa, that's like big. How am I going to get that over there? Also, it's what I said, not what she said. So, shut your damn mouths.
What?
I said, that's big. I said, whoa, that's big.
Gotcha.
All right, and then I need like an elevated one. Nope. Or just a regular big one. No, that's not the builder thing.
So you make the elevated foundational stuff, and then like when you go to build just the train tracks, it'll use up those parts.
How far? Like, and then do I just do like train track in between? Whoa, that's not what I wanted. Why is it? How do I undo? Do I have to rotate you? Whoa, wrong button.
Yeah, there should be a rotate button.
You. How do I rotate?
R.
But I don't know which way it's going.
Currently pointing north to south, so you need to rotate it.
Well, but I did.
You'll probably need to do it like a little bit farther. I think the cliff's going to cause you problems, maybe? Because you'll need a ramp. Yeah, there's the ramp.
Well, I got plans. Okay, that makes sense. That was weird. It's also not like a 1-to-1. That's not like a 90 degree. It's like a weird.
Yeah.
Well, why is it angling weird? Oh, hey, I can do that. Okay, that's as far as I can go. And then there, and then let's kill that guy. Uh-oh. That'll work. Kill that guy. We'll figure it out, or we'll redo it. Like Taco's always saying, the game is never on sale.
Yeah. Well, you don't get in trouble for doing anything in one way or the other. It's just how you want to do it.
Look at that, it worked. It shouldn't, by every stretch of the imagination. This is definitely taller than that, which is also definitely taller than that, but it worked somehow. Because cliffs are also flat.
It's 2D, you know.
All right, and then how do I build a train station?
I don't know, check it
in
out.
the middle. I'm gonna build a train. Just realized I don't have trains. Right, hold on. Figure it out. Novice. Whoa! I came back to a rocket in my face. I have to make that? Is it a thing I can make? That is a thing I can make. I need a bunch of stuff I don't have.
Is it the trains Fruit Bowl or something else?
It's funny. I was talking with my son about I can't run on the train track. I can't go up the train track. What? I was talking with my son today about this game and talking about it and telling him that. There is absolutely no way I think I could have gotten through this game without Taco. Just because there's so many things where it's like, yeah, the information's there, but you've got to find it. It's like I would have spent half my time like, I don't know where to click and where to get the info, and you're just like, oh, here and do this and then that, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, there's a really good tutorial. We did skip that, so I think if you were playing it by yourself and did the tutorial, you would have been fine. It shows you a lot of that stuff.
Maybe. Somewhere around these parts, I'm making rods. And by rods, I do mean some dude named Rod. Has a mullet and rides a motorcycle.
Fruit Bowl trains did initially, years ago, they were one of the first things to figure out the train signals, is one of the things I really had struggled with. So I get that, but it was also like nice when I finally got it figured out. It was like, oh, sweet. I kind of overcame that challenge. I don't remember the in-game tutorial, so I shouldn't necessarily speak on the quality of it. I just remember that there is one. And it basically takes you up. I don't know if... I'm sure they've updated it for Space Age, but...
Years. Do I have... I do have the thing. Ha 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 ha. Then you I guess that guy? No, let's do a box. Just a box. One of these guys. Let's go that way with it. That seems fun, right? This one, sometimes I feel bad for you, Taco, because I'm just talking and you don't know what's going on, but sometimes you do that as well.
Yeah.
So
well, I'm still finishing dinner, so I'm not being super chatty either.
Well, yeah, but I'm just like, oh, this goes this way, and this goes that way. That makes sense doing that thing, and then you're just like, huh, what? Why don't I have power poles? It's probably because I'm not making them. Anyway, you need to make those, and then red ones are the go away.
Yeah, I wouldn't view it as failing. Not every game's for every person, and I'm terrible at shooters. I wouldn't say I fail at them. I just don't really enjoy them and can't get good at them.
It's funny because I have, finally edited 2 of our Satisfactory playthroughs. And the funny thing in that, I call it out in the videos while we're doing it, is like half the time I'm like, I need to make the thing. I'm going to just make it. This game would be in my pocket. And that one is just like from a workbench. Like in the time it's going to take me to automate this thing, I can have the thing I need to make the other thing. And then I'm going to move on and do that.
Yeah.
Which is kind of not the point of the game. What am I trying to do? Iron. Need electronics. Let's grab some of those guys. And then green boys. I thought there were some green boys. They're going to be up here? No. They're probably getting swiped. There's some green boys. Let's steal the green boys.
Well, in Fruit Bowl, if you're playing with somebody that already has the game figured out and has certain ways they think things should be done, I don't think that's a good way for a new person to play. So that's why with Loki, I could come in and be like, yeah, do it this way, do it that way, do it that way. And I've given tips and guidance and advice, but I'm also just like, yeah, figure it out,
Yeah, there have also been plenty of times where I'm like, please tell me what to do. And you're like, I don't know, figure it out.
Yeah.
But also, I have thought once we finish this up that I might go back and do my own, that I don't have to. I have to. As I have free time, I can just play whenever and stream whenever. Yeah. But also, what's that game I keep telling you that I want to play? War Dogs?
Yep.
I think that might be the game that I do instead. How does that... That's how that works. Okay, cool. Oh, I should have gone to the other one first.
Yeah, Fruit Bowl, I've played games with, persons in my life in the past that's like... They had a very specific way they thought the game should be played. And that didn't jive with kind of how I wanted to play it. And not to say that they shouldn't be allowed to play the way they wanted to. It just didn't make it fun for either of us because it was like we all, each wanted to do our things different, you know?
I have to make trains directionally. Oh crap, these guys aren't electrically protected. Do I have to electrically protect my whole train?
No, you shouldn't. They should be. I think they're...
I think I'm gonna need probably something like that. Let's get this area reconnected up to the... I placed. What the hell? Yeah, that reminds me of a story. I've probably told you about this person. He's an interesting fellow. What's that going? What's that doing? He used to rent... Actually, I think you rented his room from Nugget after Nugget stopped renting to him.
Wait, was this the person that I was... Because when we moved out, because he was having his daughter...
No, so it was you moved in, this kid moved out. Wait, are those big guys? I don't find that's not what I want. I wanted, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I vaguely remember there was a person before me.
That's not what I want. What the hell? That's what I want.
Was he a known associate?
A known associate. Yeah, he worked at that place we all worked at as well.
Gotcha.
And is a very special person. Anyway, he would play games with friends and stuff sometimes. And I think Nugget and one of our other friends they were playing Tribes with him. And he would like scream at the two of them, Nugget and this other kid, if they weren't doing things exactly the way he wanted them done. And they're like, hey, we're doing what you ask us to do and it's not working in the game, right? Just team-based shooter back and forth. And they're like, it's like, hey, we keep running into this wall and you want us to just continually run into this wall. Maybe we should try something different. And he would just scream back at them and we're like, yeah.
Right.
But that's the kind of person that he was. So he also, he was a WoW player. He played WoW a lot. And he was in a guild. And I think he was in charge of it. And
gotcha.
He got yelled at one time. So one of the members of his guild, her husband got mad at him because of how much time he was demanding of this guy's wife. And he'd shoot the guy out because he's like, this is real life. This is what we need to be doing. This is how things need to go. And you just need to, shut up and get out of the way. And it's like, no, yeah. That's not cool, man.
Plus, there's those space games. I don't remember the name of it, but what's that big space game where it's like basically you have to devote your life to basically being in the game all the time?
Not Planet Side.
Yeah,
I know the one you're talking about.
Not Elite Dangerous, not Star Citizen, but kind of along those.
Eve. Yep, that's it. Eve Online.
Yeah. It's that kind of stuff where it's like, yeah, if you could find some way to make a living off the game, as like being a guild owner that, runs a website with subscription services or something, then like if you're into that, that'd be amazing, where you could just, you're living off that game and you can devote all your time to it. But it's like, when people have lives and work and can hop in for a few hours a week, it's like, they can't commit to.
Well, and it was, I think
the level you need for that full immersion,
Yeah, I think he was kind of getting called out for like maybe being inappropriate, like not overtly inappropriate, but like, hey, leave my wife alone kind of a thing.
Yeah, I'm the guild master. You should. know.
I don't think he was being very I don't think that's what his intent was. But again, I was also hearing things from his point of view, and it was one of those things where it's like, man, I'm hearing your side of the story, and you sound like the villain in it. Something's missing. Anyway, while I ponder this missing item, I'm really confused by this. I have 4 grabby hands in a rubbish pile, a red chest with batteries in a grabby hand trying to go into it. But anyway, EVE Online. You should definitely play EVE Online with that person, Fruit Bowl, or recommend another game like Mario Party, something like that. I don't know. But I also had a friend who, when EVE Online, I think I mentioned it one time, and he's like, he had played it, and he was just like, the problem with the game is it all depends on when you started playing it. Like, yeah. If I started a day before you, I would always be a day better than you.
Yeah, it's not friendly to new players.
And it's just like that's the way that it went. But yeah, I'm just confused.
Well, it would be like me, instead of us starting a new map together on this, it would be like loading up. Hey, Master Steve, how's it going? It would be like me loading up my single player where I'm already at the last planet, and being like, you need to go somewhere else on the planet, make your own base, and I'm going to be over here do my own thing. You know, like, you're not allowed to participate in my existing base. Alrighty, how's our science looking?
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to go back and look at an old stream to see. It seems like there was an assembler here. Oh yeah, they were the recyclers. But why wouldn't I have just pulled it off of there? I only remember having these two down here. Also, I came down here for a reason, and it was these guys right here. Because I need to make a train. I just need one. No, I need a locomotive on either end, right? For a train to go back and forth.
So you'll need a station on either end, but you can only have one train on the track at a time. So you can double track.
Do I need an engine so it can go back and forth on the same rail?
Oh, yeah.
So
you'll want an engine on each side.
Okay, that's not how trains work.
That's how it is in the game, baby, because they don't lower the price. Yeah, so it's a not a push pull, it's a pull. Pull.
They don't have reverse gears. Oh wait, you're stealing all the things I need put in there, which I think is important for that to be that. So if I just do this real quick, problem solved. What else do I need to make?
How'd you go, Master Steve? Good to see you.
Steel. Got steel around here somewhere. Should. Also, if you did notice, Steve, I got the fancy whatever this stuff is. I said 3 legs. Fruit Bowl was like it's 6. Either way, it was the first time I've ever said that in my life. So, steel. There was steel around here somewhere, I thought. So it's probably all running over to other places. Being utilized in fancy things.
Yeah, it'll be a while, but sooner or later we'll get jetpacks. Mature. Not as cool as the Space Age mod jetpacks, but they're alright. Space Age mod jetpack had actual hotkey for you to use it, where in this one it's just automatic.
Wait a minute. I want to try something.
Where is the... Ooh, we're kind of getting caught up on power a little bit here.
Wait, am I faster? Yeah. I'm like super. I've just put some concrete down. I'm like super duper fast.
Yes. I wonder if legendary. I wonder if legendary. Oh, we can't make legendary concrete.
Also,
It'd be amazing if the legendary concrete also boosted our speed.
Just picked up all that concrete. I'm looking for steel. Before I get sidetracked, steel. All right. Now all I need is my engines.
Oh, we're running out of plastic.
Poor bots. Bots are just fine. If it's okay to eat fish because they don't have any feelings, it's okay for bots to do whatever. They don't have feelings either. And we all know the words of Kurt Cobain are immortal, and we should all follow his teachings. Not his footsteps, but his teachings.
What I'm hearing is Loki is pro-slavery. Robot slavery.
Just trying to think of...
He doesn't deny it.
I'm just thinking of are these robots sentient?
They're kind of really stupid sometimes, but does that mean they're not conscious?
I mean, fish are dumb. Are they not conscious? And again, it's okay to eat them.
I don't know. I'm just going to say we'll let chat decide.
Let chat decide. I don't know if we should let those two decide. It's not okay to enslave fish, though. Do I have what I need to... I do have what I need to... Wait, I need... Oh, I already had one. Okay, hold on. Train... There. And I can only have 3 wagons? Right? Because there can only be 4... 4?
No, you can have a whole bunch.
What?
I think eventually there might be a weight, like a speed. I think they'll slow down enough. I usually just do 4 wagons, just
thought you told me there was
for
a
no
limit.
particular reason.
Question is, do I need... You know what? I'm moving just the basics. I'm not going to be doing the refining over here, so definitely more is better.
I think in regular Factorio there was a limit on, not a limit on the trains, but you'd have to add more engines the longer the train you made.
Just curious.
I don't know if that's changed.
Master Steve is, as long as you have room on the island, as if that's referring to the fish enslavement or the trains.
Why did Superman not pick up?
Oh, you guys need gas. Where am I making rocket fuel? I guess I should... Oh, how am I gonna... I think I'll do that on this other side. I'll refuel on the other side. That's weird. There's some weird, like, noise in this that sounds like my dryer going, but which is weird that I'm hearing it thinking, why is my dryer going? Because it's nowhere near me. I wouldn't hear it from where I'm currently at. You hearing that too? That, like,
I don't hear anything.
yeah, I'm going to increase that aside, Steve. Yeah, it's something on this planet.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But it seriously sounded like my my clothes dryer, like spinning really fast. Fuel stuff.
Might be the EM, probably the EM plant.
But that's not.
I know that spins. Yeah, the EM plants spin when they do their business.
I don't think I'm anywhere near. I think it's just does do solid fuel, doesn't it? Oh no. I might not have... Hey. That guy. No, what the heck? I can go all the way out there. How much further out there can I go? Alright, that seems... But I can't just build... Anyway, it's not suspicious at all. What's going on here? Why can I not add... Okay. Don't know what's going on there. Anywho. But I did... The thing I was trying to place down was the thing I had been placing down, so I was confused. Alright. Oh, except I guess I can put fuel in you from here. Burn. Fuel. And fuel. Bam, bam, bam. Doesn't it go back and forth?
It'll be similar to the
directional
ships. You'll have to.
Oh, that makes sense, Steve.
Why don't you click it?
Oh. Cool, and then I need boxes. That'll probably do, right? Or do I want to just fill? Because I want it moving fast. But I think I want the buffer boxes. Hold on.
You need to turn your one engine around. They're both pushing in the same direction.
What? Which engine?
The one on the left needs to face away.
Oh. Okay, I see. I got you. I got you. Wait, give me back my train.
Stealing a train.
See, everybody, that's why you don't play video games with your brother.
Oh, I can't. Something's broken. I can't get back to the station.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, what's the deal?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the train master.
I'm looking at it. I'm trying to figure it out. It doesn't have a pathway to get there. I mean, it's a straight shot.
You got there before.
Yeah, that's weird. It's just a straight shot. Unless there's...
I don't know. Like I said, it got there before.
I wonder
click
if
on the other edge.
Side is... The train engine's facing the right way.
Is the station on the wrong side?
Not Master Steve. I think it should. Oh yeah, the station is on the wrong side of the tracks.
So is that right now? It's still saying it won't go.
You need to move. This station was on the right side. The other station where it started is on the wrong side.
Well.
So when you put the station down, you should see arrows. That'll give the indication of the direction.
Again, they never put their game on sale. Like, what the hell?
And also, again, we didn't do the tutorial, so you're missing information.
You know what? Gotten. If I got the tutorial on this, there is absolutely no way to hell. So this is the right side?
Yeah.
All right.
So if you hover over the station, there's arrows.
Now it still won't go. Oh. Stops with no names exist? What now? Is it because it changed the names?
Changed the name.
Okay, so now can I send it?
You'll need to add stations on the schedule again.
I hate that one's called Jerome. Linux Fish would love that one's called Jerome, though.
You can change it.
Hold on. Which one's which? Crap! Which side's which? Shit your pants is the Jerome side?
Yeah.
Full cargo. Bam. Shit your pants is empty cargo. Bam. Empty cargo and fuel full. And you are also going to be fuel full. Okay, bam. Alright. Now I'm in the menu. Okay. Anyway, so now I need 3 sets of grabby hands per train car.
You can put up to 5. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm out of grabby hands. I think I'm making those somewhere.
Shitting your pants is a homage to Loki's.
It's actually my daughter said that. Yes.
Youth.
My youth? It wasn't my youth. I didn't say that in my youth. Might have done that in my youth a few times, but what are you all waiting on? What are you waiting on? Why are you waiting on stuff? Oh, it's because I didn't. No, I did. Oh, no, it's because of that. Do I have steel plate in my pockets? I don't. Let me get some steel plate in my pockets. There's some iron plate in my pockets. There's some. Yeah. Oh, you're all fancy iron plate, though. Stupid fanciness. I'm so glad I just decided to not deal with that. I got to have some somewhere, though, right? Here? Oh, land like right next to me. There we go.
Oh, I got 37 in my... you can do... Oh, is it 6? I thought it was just 5. That makes sense. And yeah, you can do both sides.
Either way, I need... What else are you waiting on? Should be waiting on anything. Why aren't you going? It's because you're full. Oh. That's why. That makes sense. This isn't going to work for me. I got to figure out... Oh, I was going to figure out stuff with the circuit things, but then I realized I have to do circuit things. And ain't nobody want to do circuit things.
I do. Don't speak for me.
I mean, there really should just be a way to be like, hey, just stop doing the thing. Yeah, well, it's because I'm feeding them from that. I should do it. Actually, you know what? Are you... Here's what I'll do. Hold on. It's a good use of these ones. Bam. And then...
Oh man, just had an octo sneeze.
Oh, adios.
take it easy, football.
Requesting 1,000 gears. Here?
1,000 gears.
Oh, how do I... Oh, is that how I do that? So I can do that. But see, I'm only it's because I'm filling them up. That's why.
Fill it up. Zero gears.
Are you? No, you ain't got no gears in you. Bam.
All right, we got triple rocket on
You.
Vulcanus.
Yeah.
Am I there?
I need a minimum number. Is that what that was?
Minimum request numbers. I've never thought about doing that.
Well, that's how you do it, apparently. I don't know why it was set to that. Apparently 200.
There's a whole level of train logic people do with circuits that I've not done.
I guess 200's a stack? Is 200 a stack? That doesn't seem right. I don't.
Didn't I set up?
Iron's becoming an issue.
I thought I set up
Do I have
the
blues and white? I don't.
copper. Set up the copper.
Yeah, see, now it's working close-ish, kinda, sorta. It's just the iron we're waiting on that... I think everybody's waiting on us because I need to get more of the recyclers moving, which is what I'm trying to do. Which anyway, I think I have enough grabby hands to get the stuff. Nope, up. I almost just ran off into the wilderness.
So wait, the men. The max. Oh, Master G, that makes sense. So if it ends up with more than that, then they'll take stuff out. So is that how
Two, three, four,
people
five,
use buffer
six.
chests, the green ones? I've never used those, and I've seen a video on how they work, but I was also just like, oh, I'm just going to use a red chest because I have those. I've never quite understood the need for a buffer chest.
I was also standing next to those things. I should have grabbed more of those
Okay,
dudes
good.
as well.
That's good. I'm not the only one. I'm like, I've watched videos on it, and I'm like, I don't understand the purpose of this.
All right, well, I guess I'm running back to where I was just standing. Yeah, it seems like the buffer chest, just briefly reading its description, it's just like, it just seems like this is what all of the other chests are also.
Yeah. Seems like they have a very niche application, but I don't know of the purpose.
Yeah, there's just a new, like, 2D Terraria looking automation game that's all about sand. I've seen a couple of people, like, I haven't watched the full videos of it yet, but I've seen a couple of people, and one of them was like, it was titled like Factorio Expert takes on this game and the sand automation game. Right, this thing needs to get the hell out of here because this is.
Well,
I guess that makes sense. So, like, right, because, like, I have a steel chest. I'm going to say steel chest. Specifically, it's got steel in it. Like, this guy right here, right? No, not that guy. I do have a steel chest. Hold on. Novice. This guy right here.
That makes sense.
See, this dude, just a regular chest full of steel. So I can always go to it, but also if we wanted to use it for other things, it can be like, hey, hold this much in there at all times.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. Okay. I still don't know when I'll use that, but
I've used, like, I've been like, hey, this stuff keeps stealing my stuff. I guess that big electrical pole got hurt. That's weird. Right, like I've been like, hey, I'll use this stuff I need stuff for me, right? Like, my robots keep stealing stuff, so
fair, yeah.
build myself a little chest.
I'm always just like, there's not really scarcity in this game, so it's just like, well, just make more of it.
No. Big drills. Bam. You know, but you say that, and then we spend like 5 streams just trying to build blue and green and red things.
I was testing you. I wanted to see how much you would put up with before you're like, to hell with this game.
That's a big pull. Hold on.
It was a test.
It was a test. Yes. Of the emergency broadcast system.
No, it was definitely like, oh yeah, let's just fill up this train because I made it. And then it was like, oh, we don't need that many
Wait, I was going to
blues.
do boxes there. I have to redo this. Hold on. I think I need more grabby hands. So let's see. I'm going to definitely need more steel boxes. Why are you guys all the way back there? Are those guys working? I just put things in the wrong place because I have no freaking depth perception. No, you guys are right. What's going on? You're just in different positions. Oi. I had a hammer for every time I couldn't see something. I can make 3 more.
This to
Remember what I was saying about my steel box? It's too bad it's on another planet. Yoink. That's way too much of that. It's probably way too much of that, to be sure. Oh, that's where all the steel's going. Need that many train stations. Train tracks. I think I have the train tracks I need until Taco's like, hey, we need more of this stuff, and I gotta go find another island and I don't know how many more I needed. That ought to be enough. I should have said this when Fruit Bowl was around. Hopefully he's not still listening. Taco knows this, but I'm pretty sure today I was playing Hell Let Loose. I'm certain today. That's the thing I do know. I definitely know that for a fact that I was playing Hell Let Loose today. But I'm pretty sure somebody I was playing with was Paul Giamatti, because he didn't deny being Paul Giamatti.
Yeah, I'm sure celebrities do normal human things.
Sounded well, and I was thinking too, is like, if Paul Giamatti were to play a video game, a World War II shooter would probably, would probably be right up his alley.
Right. Yeah, there's probably lots of people that have played with famous people on games and not even known about it.
Yeah, but it was really weird because this guy was talking and I was like, man, this voice it's a very unique, like, just way of speaking, which was really kind of strange. But I couldn't place it. And then after 5 or 10 minutes, I was like, wait a minute. Where?
You should have asked him his opinion on being bullied.
I should have.
That would have been a big tell.
Which a lot of people claim is his, best performance. Only got one of you.
In the Frankie Muniz movie?
Yeah.
I don't recall his performance. I remember seeing the movie, but...
Why? That's where all my... things come out of red chests, right?
Yeah.
So I need to just make that a red chest, I think. We have research grain belts. As you can see, they're currently in my request thing. They're just being used by other people in other places. Okay. Right, I gave this thing a bunch of green. Hold on. I probably need to limit this. See, that's the thing, is that should be limited. It's just because it's feeding the two. Oh, I just realized my other reactors probably aren't working because they're not kicking out the jams. Well, let me go fix this guy first. I just realized this reactor I have up on this island wasn't working because it didn't have any fuel, and I just realized where it's all going. Actually, you know what? You can be slow, right? And far away.
To do that.
There, that'll work. And then I'll run back. I thought you were trying to put something. Wait, where are you going? That's the stuff I need. That's what I'm looking for. Is that right there where you got your robots? You running away from me? What's going on? Come on, get back here. You just gonna hang out there and not put that in my pockets? No, get back. Wish I could shoot these.
Send them to bots on death missions.
He just made me run halfway around the map before he finally put it in my pocket.
Yeah, they're revolting because you just keep getting them blasted off.
That. Oh, hey, look, I got a bunch of them sitting right here that I'm not using. I don't need that guy anymore either. You can go there. You can go... You know what? You can go there. I know it. I know it. Still gotta put you there. I mean, I know we need more of those, but this is solving another problem. I think. Did you put that in the right... I mean, that should be outputting those the right way, right? Anyway, I gotta run and fix another reactor really fast. Also, they should all have blue requester chests already. They're just maybe hidden in weird places. There's a reactor on this island somewhere. Where did I build? Did I build that? I don't think... No, I think you're connected. You guys could reach. Ah, stupid pipes. No, you didn't. Am I not? I'm seriously not making nuclear power on this one? I'm just blind and dumb. Alright. Also, while I'm here, is there any green... Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Do I have? I've only got 10. Why are you only making that? Yoink. Do I have a recycler in my pocket? I don't. Gotta make one. That's not a recycler. That is a recycler. What do I need? I need blues to make them, though. What else did I need in there? Gears. I should have billions of those. Oh, I already had one. What do you know? Red chest.
That's on the line.
I think I had another bunch of blues somewhere.
I apparently hear music, whatever. People talk.
Like, because I was singing Red Wine, but I said chest. so you heard the thing that I did.
Well, you'd be really like full on singing it, but it was just there was a little bit of the tune, you know. Why did you not bring me all the things I need, robots? If they're not careful, I'm gonna send them over to the Death Planet. Death by Loki. Oh, because I guess there aren't any.
If I recycle those, do they go down in quality or do they stay the same quality? Oh, I got a bunch of nuclear juice in my fuel. They stay the same quality? That's lame. The quality stuff's dumb. Which is what I've said about, like, everything in this game. Like, space was dumb. That other planet I was on was dumb. This planet's dumb. See, blue requester chest. Oh, except it didn't have that. That's why it's not doing it. Alright. That guy should be living his best life. You guys are existing. I gotta go one more? I do gotta go one more. Bam. We're definitely going to fill those up. We're doing the same thing. Oh, can you send me more big drills? Wait,
yeah.
I might have more big drills. Still send me more big drills.
There should be 20 on 4 ELs whenever it gets sent back here, which should be momentarily.
Yeah, I was recycling quality, like higher quality stuff here. That's why there's a bunch of higher quality stuff in here. But then it was like, oh, but then you can only recycle, you can only use it in other things in the same quality level. I have to go in the same quality stuff. I was like, that's dumb. I don't care. And moved on.
He was trying to figure out recycling and quality at the same time, and I told him to hold off on master one at a time.
Yeah, here's the thing. I understand all I need to understand about quality. It's dumb, and I ain't gonna do it.
No, it's amazing, and you're gonna do it.
No, it's dumb, and I ain't gonna do it.
Why is 4 ELs
not
going?
Is it waiting on me?
No, it should. Oh, it's waiting for a cargo landing pad. All right, we'll take that off.
Yeah. Well, I was waiting for a cargo landing pad.
Because there was one on there for some reason. Yeah, when he can get legendary quality exoskeleton legs and run super duper fast, then yeah.
So there are big drills in it. I already got super duper wonder legs. Look at me.
Yep. You do not have the super duper wonder legs.
What do I need to make?
The speed bonus that you're getting 30% bonus per exoskeleton.
So let me
with
think.
Legendary, each one is a 75% bonus.
Legendary. What color's the legendary in the quality
That's
thing?
Orange. We don't have it unlocked yet.
All right.
Yeah.
In order to make like a blue level, whatever that is, the 3 blue dots, I have to have blue steel, blue CPUs, and blue electrical engine units in order to make a blue legs, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was going to make a dirty joke and then decided against it.
My mind was going to blue steel, and I was just thinking of Zoolander.
That's a cleaner joke. Where was I going with this guy?
I think my plan to quality units is kind of similar to Taco's plan to quality units. Is I'm not going to use them until I have legendary, and then just make those.
Yeah. Master Chief with Loki, because on my regular game, I just do like for each item I want, I just do the gambler. Well, it's not the full-on gambler, but I basically make each quality item and then just recycle it up. I think with Loki, I want to try.
There it is.
Like doing legendary of all the actual base items, so we just build it directly. Because I feel like that's a better use of time and resources. Can clean up all this. Yeah, my main game, I've got a production line set up to get legendary level 3 quality modules.
Just ran all the way back here. I got
It's just a drag. It's just, it takes so long. I could probably scale it up to get them faster, but
for me, the thing with that is I want to think less, which is a weird way of saying that, but that's the way it's going to be. And having different levels of those kinds of things and then needing all of the ingredients at those same levels is like, that's just way too much thinking when I could just wait until I have the one, especially where I'm like, like, this is great for me. I'm too fast right now.
Well, and it's a matter of like, okay, say you've got blue level exoskeletons, and then then you've got to, once you get the legendary ones, then you got to swap out all the stuff you already got, and it's like, hey, you just.
I got to request them down here, don't I?
Yeah.
You know what? I can just do this manually, right? You guys. Can I just say drop, or do I have to? actually request them.
You don't have to request it. You can just click on them to drop.
Really?
I do like shift click and it'll drop the whole stack.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so you don't have to set requests for everything.
You know what? Bam.
And that is to say, yeah, Master Chief I have done on multiple playthroughs where I do the lower level qualities just as I have access to them. And then like science, I'll just put quality modules in the science machines and just send any quality down to the labs. I don't recycle and grind those out for legendary. I just send them on their way. So are we making
Do. Running and running and running and running and running and running and running. So how many cliffs did you flatten on Vulcan?
Take a look.
I can't take a look. I'm running. All right, now let me hear.
Okay. Sounds like your SOL.
It's the wrong side. All of it?
Pretty much.
Blew it all up?
Blew it all up.
How am I gonna... You use my robots to blow up all on my cliffs.
To be fair, they're robots that I sent you, so they're technically my robots.
Okay, you used all of your robots. Actually, no, I built them on Novice. Huh? Let's go back here. Let's see right here. This. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Right here. Bam.
Yeah,
this.
you did. And you did build those.
That's me. Bam. My robots. Yeah, just these guys in the end. I see what you're saying there, Steve.
Yeah, it was built around.
Yeah,
it's
this
built on all the cliffs, and now it doesn't need it.
Even still, it's just like, oh, I'm not going to get stuck on that thing anymore. I'm not going to get stuck on that thing anymore. Probably still get stuck on that thing though, right there, that one, because I was always getting stuck on that power pole.
Also, I still get stuck on all the pipes and stuff that are there.
You know what? Just so long as I'm getting stuck on something, I won't know how to move around that planet. To be fair, I'll probably never go back to that planet.
Oh, you will. You will.
You will. Sounded like Yoda's threat to Luke or whatever it was. You will. When he's like, I won't be afraid or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get green stuff, green belts over here. Are we making enough to where you can send me green belts?
I mean, you can send 4 eels to Vulcanus and have it requested.
Right, fine. Do my own dirty work.
I mean, it's not going to make sense to bring them to Novice and then have you, and then send them back up. Whenever the next version gets released, we can send stuff from platform to platform. So then we can avoid that. I did set up an extra rocket on Vulcanus, so the time to get stuff is cut down quite a bit.
Yes. All requests satisfied and time passed is 180. So it's the same as that, and then it'll just bounce around between all of them.
Yep.
Cool. And then I have to add in a belt and sure. That sounds good. That sounds good. That sounds good.
Gotta go there.
And then turbo splitters. You can be probably only need 50 of those, right? I don't use splitters. Undergrounds I don't really need, but you know, might as well have 100 of them.
One of the constantly just keep it at 50, so it'll, you know, when you need more.
Yep, and then I got to put the stuff here so that it drops it. What did I set that to? 300. And you.
Is
Yeah,
this
that's the number I
not-
said. I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh, what's going on?
All right, now I'm standing out in the middle of a thing getting electrocuted. I was going to make... I have one. You're too far away. Uh-oh. 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 There we go.
It's still not copper.
Wonderful. Because I probably ought to build
Did
over
we make
here.
level? Yeah, we did make level 3 speed warriors.
Unload. Let's see, it's going to be like that, right? That guy's going to have to move. Wait. That the... Do I only have 3 on that? I thought I had 4. Yeah. Alright, that makes sense. That should work, right? That looks like it's going to fit. That's where they're going to line up. Probably completely wrong. Cool. Oh, can't reach. Woe is me. See, like you, all of these rocks right here. Oh, I can't walk through any of them. Okay, that makes sense, but I can. It's the deconstruct. No, just that stuff, not that stuff. That stuff, and that stuff, and that thing. Or do I have to break all that stuff myself? Like, yeah, some of that. I was just deconstructing that rock stuff, and now it's totally fine. That's just weird. It's just weird. And then this is going to get funky. Which way do I want to go? Left or right? Don't think it
Left.
really matters. Left sounds good. We'll go this way. I don't know. Makes sense. And then I need a row of actually, I'm making those somewhere. I gotta run and look at stuff. Maybe I'm not making those somewhere, and if not, I need to be making those somewhere. The recyclers. I just need lots of. Hold on, is 4 eels doing something? I think it's waiting on. Oh, nuclear fuel. Makes sense. I'm making rods, but I'm not making you guys. Can I make recyclers in those things?
In EM plants? I don't
EM
think
plants?
So.
We'll find out.
I don't think so, but I'm not 100% sure.
Nope. I can make supercapacitors, superconductors, and power
Good when he
poles.
does.
So An uncommon electromagnetic plant will make uncommon items. I don't want to do that.
No, not necessarily. You would set the recipe.
The
So
recipe.
an uncommon EM plant can make the highest level quality. You just need to set the recipe for that. It all depends on what the ingredients are.
If I set my recipe to...
Yeah, the quality of the production facility will only be impacted by the speed that it can make.
It just
something.
won't make... Oi! There's that tickle again. I think the thing I like about the robots is it allows me to just do this and then not think about how to get stuff to it.
Yeah, I mean, for a lot of this, a lot of the things where you don't need a ton of throughput, it makes sense, but like it wouldn't make sense to have like a big drill emptying into a box and then having the drones move all your ore, Let's just keep running out of fuel.
Also, just because I have a lot of this in my pockets. That'll go useful in other places, I'm sure.
Do I have any burnable things on me?
Am I making that anywhere? I should be. Is that just regular? Or is that... No, I'm finding it. Right, that's right. That's right. So you should probably be... Wait. How are you not being requested for that guy?
Oh, I almost got run over by a train. Spicy. I could probably just drill this.
Are they requesting two? What the?
I know, I'm sure the trains love it when they get to squish a Factorio or...
Really? I don't think the trains have emotions.
That could be true.
It could be true. Oh wait, I needed to limit the rest of those things. Hey. Seems like that guy was just doing that without setting a limit. So maybe that's just because demand was different. What are you waiting on?
Drills, big drills. Where's my drill set up so I can just
Regular
copy?
concrete? That's just made, right? Regular concrete's just recycled.
I think you get regular concrete from recycling, and then it's the advanced that you need.
Just realized there's a thing I need to do.
It's not the drill setup that I want.
Yeah, I got a thing make and refined. I just need, for the basic recyclers, I need the regular, I think. And
Yeah, I just don't remember which one is which.
Yeah, see? That garbage. Where's that thing? Over here, over here, over here, over here. Ah! Got stuck on some pipes again. Yes, just waiting on that stuff. Because that is just concrete. Yep.
Jokes.
What'd you say?
What?
What'd you say?
Huh?
You said something.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know? You either said, oh, the jokes, or something about a chode. I'm not sure. It was one of the two.
I said, oh, the jokes. You're stuck on a pipe.
Stuck on a pipe. Alright, so one of you.
Let's see. I'm going to send you down this way.
Just full of bricks. Not even outputting stuff. We're not getting that much concrete from this scrap. I'm also not making a ton of scrap over here right now. I'm not making a ton of scrap because I'm not scrapifying my world.
Yeah, it's kind of good to get the layout set up that you want, and then expand things. I like the same. Let's just say on those stereos.
I could run on the elevated train tracks. That'd be nice. I'd just build that out. Oh, I'm where I need to be. Nope, I'm almost where I need to be. My brain kind of turned off for a second. Why are you still hanging out here? What's going on? All requests are satisfied. You've waited 180 seconds and now you're just sitting. Why?
It's still waiting on some big drills.
Big drills?
Because there's not currently any on Novice.
That explains it.
Yeah. Batman has some on him, so I will send those over. I'll put the request on there.
Wait, you've got to drop them down to Novice and then send them up from Novice. That seems like that's...
Yeah, and they're fixing that in the next update where you can just
transport between
ship to ship.
Ship to ship.
That'll be nice. Yeah, can you imagine the real world? There's like two spaceships floating above the Earth. And you're like, oh, we got to drop it down to the Earth and then send it back up.
Yeah. I'm sure that's how SpaceX would operate, because that's 2 bills there, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when they're getting off the government hit, then then they can.
Yeah. So much stuff just sitting around down here. I can't believe it. Problem solved. Ooh.
That's going. That's not going.
Wait, there's big drills on Vulcanus, right? That's because that's where I'm making them. Just like put that back.
Yeah, you can request them directly from there. Batman will have some on Novice here soon too.
I was just gonna do a full round and go back. I was like, I'm sick of waiting. I'll just cancel the request and then re-request it once I get back to Novice. I was like, I'll just cancel the request and go to Vulcanus. Pick up my own drills.
Cool. Well, I'll use the ones from Batman on Novice then.
All right. Watching the rockets go. You even cleared them out over here. You don't have to go up like 3 different steps. That's...
Yeah, I just blasted the whole thing with...
There's also like a bunch of weird undergrounds. Like...
Yeah. So yeah, when you get bored, you can be, we'll go back to Vulcanus and rebuild things.
I mean, I kind of miss the way that it was. It's like, I don't know, do people get like if they get nostalgic, like if they do like cosmetic surgery, they're like, oh, I kind of miss the way I actually look instead of looking like a plastic freak.
I don't know. I haven't had plastic surgery.
I mean, I look like this, so I just can't imagine being like, I don't look like Jack Black anymore.
Yeah, I don't care enough about my face to be like, I need to have a doctor cut it up. It's just going to do what it does. It's going to take a minute to get all the stuff here. Are you not putting splitters into rockets? Wait. I am Superman.
No, because you built another space platform on Vulcanus.
Yeah. But
wait, right there. Okay, hold on. Wait, no, there's a box. There's a random box that's not filling. Is that just a random box? Oh, is that just my chunk? I think that's my chunk. Maybe?
No, that's my... next one of the rockets. I just put a bunch of stuff in there. That's mine.
Okay.
I should have made it a red chest so I could pull from stuff, but I didn't.
It can be... I don't know if I'm making any red chests on... I probably am.
I don't think we are.
Probably just made them in my pockets. Anyway. There were some things I can't remember. I know I wasn't making the bots. Still waiting on drills? That's a weird thing to still be waiting on. From Vulcanus? We're not making drills somewhere? Where was I making drills there? That's where I'm making drills.
It could be getting made on Yeah, Vulcanus.
I was saying, yeah, I got tons of them. Just seems like everything's moving slow, rocket-wise.
It's also going to come down to how fast the rockets can get built.
I've got rockets like sitting there waiting, and there's like not stuff going in them. It might be a drone problem as well.
Yeah,
We
I
don't
think
have
we
a
need
ton
more
of
bots.
drones.
I can have Batman request a bunch.
I might be going back to Vulcanus to build drone production.
No, we don't need it. We can just send it over from Novice.
That
you've already
doesn't
got it
hold in
set up.
line with our philosophy of overproduce everything. Oh, hey, I am making red chests.
Yeah, if you want to go back to Vulcanus and make drones there, you can. We're making a lot of them on Novice, so.
Making a lot of them all over the place. We have a consistent requester thing set up for. I guess we're just not consistently requesting them.
I had it turned off on Batman to pick them up.
Oh,
because I didn't realize we needed more. So. Yeah, Batman will send them over. And you've already got it set up for them to go into the network, so.
yeah.
So we should be good there. Why is the purple science? Like always the purple science.
All right, there we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas.
It's just the reds that aren't getting enough.
If
If you're making the implants, can you send some up on 4 eels?
Sure.
Cool. Thank you. I'm getting our smelting all switched over to foundries. I want to start moving the
EM plants or
circuit board production over to the implants.
How many I have quite yet, so I'll set it to, I guess that, a stack. Here, let's hope I have a stack to give. I have exactly a stack. Why am I limiting that? That seems very strange. Probably resource. I would imagine. Hey, that's plenty of those. Wait, what? Oh, huh? I think it went back to Novice. It went from Vulcanus to Novice, and now it's going to Fulgora?
Yeah, so if you wanted to go from Vulcanus back to Novice, you would need to put add station and put Novice.
So I've got Fulgora and then Novice and then Vulcanus.
Yeah,
and
but then it's going directly
back.
from Vulcanus to Fulgora.
Well, no, it went from Vulcanus to Novice, and now it's going to Fulgora.
It will go there because if you look on the space map, there's not a direct.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
There's not a direct path from Vulcanus to Novice. It won't stop at Novice, but it'll blip there for half a second. Okay, that's getting made.
It's weird that my pipeline I guess so because I got storage tank contents and then pipeline contents. Are those? Is the storage tank part of the pipeline? Because the pipeline has more than the storage tank.
I think that would be separate. Where are you at though?
I'm looking on Fort Eels.
Yeah, so the capacity of the storage tank is going to be its own.
It's separate from the pipeline.
Yeah.
It's just weird that the pipeline has 11K in it now, but the storage tank only has 5.5. It's also weird that
the pipeline is 23 out of 100.
If I click on the storage tank, it says storage tank contents and then pipeline contents. Why is that different than the pipe itself?
I don't see pipeline contents. I see
on storage tank.
Storage tank. It says
6.3. 6.3, and then right underneath that, pipeline contents.
I don't see pipeline contents.
Really?
Nope. I see thruster fuel temperature, fuel value, pipeline extent, last user, low-key, health.
So you're just hovering over it. If you actually click on the pipeline or on the storage tank, it brings up the storage tank.
13K. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at a different thing.
No, I was just like, yeah, like you're not seeing what I'm seeing. I was like, maybe you are. These things are different. So it's like that. What's that mean?
That
right?
could be.
If I look here, it says that. But then I go here, and it's like. Yeah, look at
that's including everything that's in the thrusters. There's only 1,000 in those four, so that's only 4,000.
Yeah, so I think it's like that's the whole system, pipeline system.
Yeah, because pipeline contents on the oxidizer is 3.5.
Well, but I don't. Yeah, like because hovering over the pipe itself, it just says it doesn't have. Yeah, thruster fuel's 11K of 25.
If you click on the actual pipe for the thruster fuel, it's pipeline contents is 19K, which matches up with the tank.
Yeah.
But it's filled up quite a bit more.
Is it just
that must be the whole
when
system.
you're hovering over it, is that each little section?
Must be, yeah.
Yeah, because if you go back and forth between, do you get like different amounts, or it's going up? Yeah, I don't know.
Well, thruster fuel is 54
weird.
out of 100. Is that 54, or is that like 54%? Is it 54%, or is it an actual unit of fuel, That's the question.
Dropping my goods? You are dropping my goods.
Okay, you're not getting enough colors.
Oh no, I'm out of water.
Uh-oh.
One of these things is juice and holmium ore. Which one of these is juice and holmium ore? Is it you? I also think robots are putting scrap in my pockets. That's a bunch of steel. I don't need steel. I need the... Why do I only have 84? That seems weird. I have 88, but this doesn't have anything in it. The turbo transports. It didn't bring me all my stuff. Maybe the robots grabbed it and they're hiding it in their pockets, and then, I don't know.
Probably.
Who knows? They're probably running to the other side of the map to charge themselves up so that they can come back and... So I don't really count the robots as sentient. Or maybe they are. Maybe that's evidence that they are sentient, is that they're just messing with me.
Yeah, they're pissed off at you.
But if that's the case, then Linux Fish is sentient, and I don't really want to believe that.
Is he a drone?
I don't know what he is. Oh, I didn't set up the conditions to move. Don't think 88 is going to be enough to update all of you. Nope. That was everything. Anyway, we will get to that. I set the conditions at the station, or do I do it on the train?
You will set the conditions on the train. You
So
can
wait.
use circuit logic on the stations to do stuff, though.
Full cargo inventory, all locomotives fully fueled. Oh, I was going to set up fuel things here as well. On either side, I still can't. Oh, maybe I can. Let's see if we can reach that dude. He's kind of, sort of, maybe in the place where he can be. Is that going to count as? Nope, that's not going to count. He's just a titch out of range there. So, and then Lumen. Oh, you're outside of the range of it. Crap! I gotta build more stuff. Oh, that shouldn't be too difficult to get. But you... Right. Redmond. I don't have red boys over here. I'm not recycling enough over here yet. Redmond's red boys. Zip zop soup. I feel like how speedy I am. That is very nice.
Yeah, imagine each one of those being 75% instead of 30. He's zooming all over the place.
That thing I made is right there. Okay. And then you... Stupid thing is, it's a very short train. It's a very, very, very short distance.
Yeah, just as simply because you can't cross that little span. But it's giving you a good opportunity to learn how trains all function and work, so.
Guess that'll...
But I mean, you can bring it down to all your other islands. You know, it can turn into a longer path.
Yeah, but it doesn't need to.
But it can.
Cares. Just because it can doesn't mean that it should. Hasn't you learned nothing from Jurassic Park? You watched it 9 million times. You should know.
Yeah, I'm like, hell yeah, let's make dinosaurs.
Hell yeah, let's make dinosaurs. Just because you could. Never stop to think that if you should. Bam. Who, I guess... There? And then, actually, you need to be over one. How are you still outside of it? That's dumb. What's going on with all of this? Stuff.
Should be getting stuff now.
Probably change that to the other side to this as well. Just because I know I'm making that stuff, but I don't need rocket fueled trains. I guess it'll make it go faster though, right? The 10 feet that it goes.
Yeah. And then you get nuclear rocket fuel to make it even go even faster.
Actually, that might work. Does it have to be? Wait, is there? I gotta look at my train because my conditions. Because I don't necessarily want to be have to be full.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can set the item limit to go off whenever you want.
Just so that it has enough.
Yeah,
I can't refill. I can't refill it on both sides because of reasons.
Refill the train on both sides?
Yeah. Of fuel. Because I don't have enough land mass. So the one engine is up and I can't put fuel into it from where it's at.
You should have enough space on that left side to bump the station out one.
Yeah, but then I gotta move everything else one. And that's not gonna happen.
You got drones, right? Your drones do it.
It's fine the way it is.
Don't you know the rule? If you go into a room and something's just going to take less than a minute, just do it.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, I'm not saying I live by that rule, but that's what I've heard. Speed it up.
Any is less than 0 or greater than 0? That. Bam. Wait, no, the other way around.
Maybe we're not getting enough plastic.
That should make sense.
What's going on with the plastic?
Is that the whole train? I guess that's the whole train, right? It's not just both engines?
Right, yeah, it'll be the contents of the whole package.
Okay. And I want fuel greater than 0, right? And then it'll just move.
Yeah, you just want it constantly running back and forth based off of its fuel status.
Yeah.
I mean, I would set it. Yeah, I mean, I would have that addition. You already got the full cargo inventory.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't necessarily need to have it as long as you've got fuel going into the things, you can just take the fuel off as a condition, and it'll just always stay fueled.
Oh, yeah, I guess that works.
If you want it, yeah, if you don't want it to wait, like if this was, blue circuits.
I didn't change it on the other side anyway.
Yeah, so you don't necessarily, as long as there's fuel going into it, it should be fine. Do I have chemical plants? I do.
Because I guess it won't move if it doesn't have fuel, so.
Right, yeah.
Right, anyway, and now I need to do the whole reason I came out here to do stuff. I'll figure that out later. Alright, so we talked about this earlier. I want one row of recyclers. Just doing the first round of recycling.
Yeah, scrap into all the items you get.
And then I want those going into, some of those going into a box Just so we have those base items.
Yeah, and then you'd want to set up like additional recyclers going from the box, so you're constantly getting. Because if you're not using all the items that go into the box, it'll eventually back up and clog the whole system. So you either need to use everything that's coming out or have a way to recycle any extra.
Yeah, but if it's always grabbing the base stuff, I'm never stockpiling the base stuff.
Well, that's where you can use circuit logic to be like, if the chest is over, X amount, then grab the rest. But yeah, you will quickly get to a situation where you're recycling more stuff than you can use unless you're building up enough capacity to use everything. So having an extra recycler to just take off any extra can be useful.
Oh, hey, I got more of these dudes.
I guess we do want it like this. I think you'll quickly get overwhelmed with gears. Unless you're building like a whole belt production factory there, but you can't make green belts there, so it doesn't necessarily make sense to make belts there. Yeah, Master Steve. He can explain it good too.
That's what I've been saying, right? I have this one's just doing the basic ones, and I'll have another run that's doing just the advanced run.
Yeah, but go ahead and try it because you will fill up.
Yeah, which is what I've done.
The amount of stuff you get, it's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
I just then have to. I need more red dudes, which means I need more green dudes, and everything shouldn't be dudes, but everything is dudes. Dude is the
inserters.
No, I need red chests, but in order to make red chests, I need green
and red circuits and steel boxes.
Yeah. Yoink.
Because like blue circuits will recycle down into reds and greens, but then you can recycle that down into plastic and copper and greens from the red. But then the greens break down into copper and steel. So you need to have some way to deal with all that extra downflow by either using it in something or
throwing it into lava.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to haul it off to
Vulcanus.
You can do that. That is a possibility.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
That is an option. And I'm going to wrap up here soon, so.
Yeah.
Get to sleep. Yeah, if you just do everything by bots and just get 1,000 bazillion bots and there, have them do their thing.
I mean, isn't that kind of what I have? It's just.
Yeah, but you could go bananas with it. You could have like 10,000 bots just moving every single item.
I mean. And then do I want a buffer chest? To answer my own question. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down there, Steve.
I think you've got the vote of approval. Vote of approval.
I'm gonna need. I need to make more substations.
Dang, you even get the Leia.
That's why I was telling him to calm down. He's getting a little out of
Hey,
hand.
Man knows what he wants.
Those guys. Whoa, what are you doing up there? Calm down there, Turbo. Right, and then... Can't reach. Oh, I'm almost out of grabby hands.
Four Heels has a bunch on there.
I like the one green I put on the end of that.
Okay.
I can only make the greens on because of the pressure or something like that, right? They can only be made on Vulcanus.
Pretty sure. I'll just double check. Yeah, just crafted on Vulcanus.
Grabby hands are up here. The other problem is I'm making... This is like weird make stuff for me base. You just... You're waiting on... What are you waiting on? Making iron plate. I'm breaking down a bunch of gears somewhere, I thought.
That's there. Yeah, Steve, on my main game, I eventually just have an island of just like, here's all the extra stuff I'm not using. Just send it there to get recycled over and over and over until it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, see, that's one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to filter stuff.
Yeah.
Like a filter splitter, like well, hold on. Where was I? I was grabbing stuff down here. I think I was looking for iron. Was it grabby hands? Was I going to just see what was in the robots grab out of the space landing port, right? I don't have to set up a box for that.
I believe so. I do set up boxes for specific items just to get more capacity on those. And so I feel like I've interpreted that as they can't grab from the thing, but I feel like that's incorrect.
Oh, you're waiting on those guys. You should have those guys.
That was a long way to say I don't know.
Oh, you're building... Oh, you're waiting on things. I thought I had a bunch of those.
And stuff.
Things and stuff. Why do you have steel in you? Why do you have those in you?
Because all I want to do is dance.
Do I need a requester chest for... I realized what I did. I'm dumb. Can I put you in a slightly different spot and still work? Nope. But I can...
We're getting enough plastic, but not enough
Put
greens.
you in a spot to do that.
Why are we not getting enough greens? Because Superman didn't go back to pick up more stuff. So we're not getting calcite. Oh yeah, we're out.
Hey.
Let's take all of this. Let's just do that.
I swear don't I have fancy frames somewhere? Those getting recycled or those getting made? The lightweight dudes.
I think those come from the base recycling.
Why is there two of those? From the base? Yeah, they do. So are you... You might not be a red chest. Are you a red chest? You are a red chest. Okay. So... Why don't you have speed? Because I don't have any more speed modules on me. That's right. That's right. Yeah, that was my plan, Steve. That's what I was thinking. You can only send 5 of those at a time? You got them. They're right there. You're not. There you go. Yeah, 4 eels is... I can only send them 5 at a time, but I have to request 20 at a time? That seems dumb.
No, I mean, you can lower the minimum request down to something else.
No, I think the minimum I could request was...
I mean, the minimum's... Oh, yeah, I guess the minimum is 20.
Yeah, the minimum's 20.
Yeah, that's weird. I guess you can override it. There's a button to override.
Oh, I can probably just type, right? You can do that with most everything else.
Well, there's a... I mean, you could do that, but there's also a custom minimum payload if you wanted, like, 7 for some reason. I don't... You'd have to fill the rocket with other stuff. So I don't know why that button's there. Probably because they never put their game on sale.
It's exactly what it is. Oh, I remember what I was going to do. I was going to do that here, though. That's why I went down there in the first place. Was to request. Logistics boys. And then if I go here and then there, I can request logistics boys. And then we will absolutely, positively, 1,000% make sure that we always have like logistics boys.
The added logistic robots are really speeding up Vulcanus. Maybe they are. Maybe they finally woke up.
And they're certainly not moving with the gusto that they are on Flagora.
Yeah. Everything looks set up proper. I do need to send over some speed modules so the rockets will produce a little faster and get that stuff sent over.
That would help.
Yeah, that's another little bottleneck. Yeah, I guess once the rocket gets built, they're actually doing an okay job.
Do you have a request? So I got electromagnetic stuff coming back to Novice. Do I need to add that to the poll?
No, I'll set that up.
Okay.
Get that sent, and then I will add one to my. So I get those picked up, so we can start working on that next time.
Most of my chests are already full. They're full of gears and they're full of solid fuel already, as it is, just because I haven't filtered that. But yeah, like if I grab.
Yeah, you're on the right path with how you're setting it up. You're just gonna have to be able to manage the excess.
Because like I want the holmium ore to go fast. Yeah,
the goal of
solid fuel
is to be able to recycle everything out of the way, so your recyclers will give you more holmium ore. Because that's the real prize. Just because it shows up in such low percentages.
Yeah. But like I probably don't need from this big bang of recyclers, I probably don't need solid fuel or stone. Gears I can grind down into base iron.
Yeah, and then depending on what you want to produce there, you can turn the iron into steel, or build production facilities there. Because eventually, when we do start dabbling in quality, I think Fulgora would be the best place to do that, just because you get, I think recycling the stuff down would be the fastest way. I'd be really curious to see that.
Wanted to grab.
Or if doing quality stuff on Vulcanus with quality lava,
let's just do that.
Too.
And then let's just do that. What else was in there that was junk? Yeah, I'm going to do something different with that. I got a plan. Can I copy and paste? I can. Oh, that's so great. So hold on. Hold on. I'm cooking here. Let me cook. Don't worry, Jesse.
Well, I can go get ready for bed and come back and let you cook.
Well, no, I'm doing something.
Yeah, I don't want to interrupt the flow.
I mean, we still got a couple of minutes, right? Before you do that.
Voided, that's a great word, Master Steve. Yeah, you void all the extras.
Void my bowels is what I'll do.
Because you want to be able to process so much scrap that you're getting a consistent flow of holmium. And everything else is just essentially get rid of it.
What is that? Why do I have landfill? Oh, I think I made that because I was trying to walk on lava or on oil. Oh, I need more recyclers. Crap. So that might work for now. All right. Is this going to do what I want it to do?
Dump that down.
And then you guys cruise up here. Oh, lightning storms.
Over in Factorio, I'll check that out. I know a lot of people just build huge space platforms and just grind everything up there. But it might have been you that told me they're going to nerf that.
Why did you put steel and ice? Oh, you guys just must have had it in your pockets. You just might have grabbed it.
Yeah, I need to figure out a different way because the way I've been doing it's just slow.
Why? What is going on here? Oh, it's backed up. That's why. I couldn't see the solid fuel on there. Oh, that's a smarter... I can filter those, can't I? I forgot about that. Sure, that'll work. You filter right those guys. Right, that'll do what I want. Should do what I want. It's currently not doing what I don't want. Okay, and now... For now, we'll just do that right there. That. Crap. Oh, crap in a boot. Actually, you know what? This is going to be smarter. Stop being dumb. Stop being dumb, Loki. Still gonna run there because it's gonna take those bots forever to get back. All right, Taco, I've almost got it set up.
Okay, you're good.
I just need to put two more or a few more recyclers down to do an endless grinding loop of destruction. Oh, right there. Ah, pipes. I still like that some of the terrain slows me down, and then I hit patches where it's not, and I like boost really fast.
That's one annoying thing with this version of the jetpack in the DLC. In the mod, you would just be flying until you turn your jetpack off. In this one, you will, whenever you hit an obstacle, you'll jump over it. So there's a lot of weird lag where you'll like hit concrete and with exoskeletons you're just running super fast, and then you hit an obstacle and jetpack over it and it slows you down.
Yeah. Can I just put the arrows on the recyclers pointing into each other and they'll just endless loop destroy?
I think so. Yeah, looks like it.
Except it's not grabbing those two things on the end, but those are useful things.
Yeah, it got to him. Make sure it will also recycle the holmium ore, so you'll want to filter the holmium ore off of that belt.
That belt is only getting...
Gotcha. Then your chests will fill up. Yeah.
Solid fuel.
So you're having your chests fill up with stuff that you want to use then.
No, except these guys also need to output gears.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yes, that makes
because then the gears will loop over.
Yeah, and destruct into iron.
And then down here I'm gonna want that and that. Because right now I have way more.
On my single player game, I have a sushi belt essentially that will pull off with filter splitters that pull stuff off, and they get stored or voided. But this setup should work too.
red chests. Yeah, iron plate's been a bit of a...
Yeah, you'll start to see which items back up more, and then you can just make adjustments.
Yeah, and then so next time I'll just start building out the homium ore production into plate and all those other things we need to do.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're gonna figure it out.
Yeah. And, you know, maybe
Cool, thanks.
triple this as well.
Yeah, and it's just a matter of scaling it up to make sure we're getting enough production of everything.
Yeah, I see what you mean, Steve, with the double. Outputs, too. Anyway, cool. Well, we will catch you guys on the next one.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, Master Chief. Always fun to chat with you.
Yeah.
Appreciate your guidance and advice.
And catch you in the next one. Adios.
Take it easy.